After double-digit value increases this spring and early summer, Denver's real estate market is starting to settle down some. The latest numbers from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors show houses were staying on the market a little longer and, on average, closed 1% under last month's prices. Here with a look at what we can expect as we head into fall is Lane Lyon. He is a managing broker with Coldwell Banker. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Corey. Nice to see you.
Always nice to see you. So they say we'll see things fire up a bit for fall. What do you mean?
Well, we're starting to see what we call seasonal activity in the real estate market. You know, Corey, it really started to happen, more normalizing in the market right around 4th of July. You know, despite all of the demand we saw in the spring and the summer brought on by those low mortgage rates, we started to see things slow down a little bit. We took kids back to college. We had vacations. Things took a little bit of a break. That's pretty common in the Denver housing market, but also common right after Labor Day, things start to pick back up. The reason is people tend to relocate to Colorado and they want to be established in their homes before the holidays, before new jobs start to take place January 1st. I anticipate we'll see that again. And I think we'll see some added pressure this fall with home buyers who got kicked to the sidelines in the spring and the summer coming back to the marketplace because these low interest rates aren't going to stay low forever, Corey. And I think the countdown clock is getting louder and louder as we talk more about inflation coming into play. We're going to start to see these rates come up. So if you are thinking about financing a home, you might think about taking advantage of these rates while they are low. Right now, conditions are almost perfect.
Yeah, they won't last forever. So talk about what the impact could mean for home buyers.
Well, this is something that I actually talked about with a mortgage lender yesterday who actually ran numbers on a $500,000 home at a 3% mortgage rate and a 4% rate. And the difference in the payment is about $200. So if you're putting 20% down, it really doesn't matter. You're going to spend more. You're going to have more buying power if you have that 3% rate, obviously, for that 4% rate. So, and keep in mind, too, if that $500,000 sales price stays the same, we anticipate prices will continue going up, not coming down in the foreseeable future. So keep that in mind as well.
All right. So talk to the person thinking of selling their home later this year. Some people feel it's best to sell in summer. The landscaping looks nicer. What advice do you have there?
Well, you know what? Take photos now. I have a feeling that you like to garden. You've got a bit of a green thumb, Corey. So take photos now if you need to. Everybody likes those flowers and bloom, and some people like to wait until spring and summer because of that. So if you think you're going to be selling, go ahead and take those photos now if you need to. Even bring the professionals in if you want. But keep this in mind. Have those photos taken. And I say put those photos on the inside of your home. So when I bring clients through and we look at your backyard, we can see what those photos look like if the seasons have changed. But here's my warning. If we have snow in the backyard, don't put those green grass photos up online at that time because it might make a home buyer think that you've been on the market since the summertime. And then we think, what's wrong with this house? So you can have those pretty photos, but make sure that context is correct with buyers. And Corey, finally, here's the good news. If you need to sell your home in Colorado, really, there is no bad time to sell in Colorado, especially now. It is a seller's market. I've sold homes on Thanksgiving Day, in January. You're in luck really year round. And this year especially is a good time.
Definitely a seller's market. That is true. But those are some really good tips there. Lane, as always, we appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too.